Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. I'm Jonathan Friedman, and our next guest in the studio is Ryan Cahill of Aveyo. Welcome, Ryan.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
So it's a real pleasure to have you here. Ryan is a entrepreneur who's developed quite a unique product, I'd have to say, and something that I think more and more people are aware of and eating, which is avocado. And tell our listeners a little bit about your product and how you got started with it.
Yeah, so I really started out, I'm a very active guy. I was an athlete for almost all my life, and massive frustration with the food industry. So I decided to kind of create a product that was a direct reflection of who I am: transparent, authentic, high integrity, and good quality. So Aveyo.
I like that. It rolls right off your tongue.
Yeah, I mean it's a core value for me, so it's easy to say. It's not just regurgitation. And but Aveyo is really taking the fresh avocados, pureeing them, and replacing the unhealthy aspects of mayonnaise, which principally are the eggs and the oil, what drive the fat and calories.
And so is this obviously the I don't know what you call it, sandwich spread category is large.
Right.
It is immense in terms of the options for everything from salsas and condiments to mayos and other derivatives, many of which are filled with nothing but chemicals, and taking that and blending it with, I think, what a lot of people use today, or you see more and more often, as a sandwich filler. I don't want to call it filler, but an ingredient that people put in their sandwiches, an avocado.
Yep.
So you've blended the two into really a usable spread to enhance the flavor, but it's nutritious. So is it creating a new category of a sense, or?
Yeah, it is a little bit. And avocado mayo, you start to see avocado oils around and stuff like that, but avocado as a condiment is definitely a growing thing, and we were the first to market with a spreadable product like this. But we're also looking much more farther down the line in terms of what can we do with pureed avocado, and creating an entire new category of avocado-based foods.
Now, you had mentioned that the product is about as authentic as it can become because it is produced in Mexico.
That's right.
And so Mexico being the largest producer of avocados in the world, or certainly one of the larger ones.
I think, yes, they are.
And it's been obviously a staple in the Mexican diet for a long time. So tell us a little bit about the background and how you got this thing rolling. Is this your first foray in the food industry, or?
It is my first foray in the food industry. And it was a little bit of some growing pains, a little bit of naivete in the food industry and how it kind of operates. But, starting out, I, broke out the spreadsheet, started sourcing ingredients, and I called up the world's largest avocado company and said, hey, I need to source avocados. How much are they? How can you get them to me, et cetera, et cetera. And a little bit into that conversation, a few conversations later, actually, they said, hey, we really like what you're doing. We've actually been trying to do the same thing for about 18 months and been unsuccessful. Would you be willing, consider working with us on this? We'll produce it. We'll do some trials for producing it for you, so you don't have to go and set up an entire kitchen or production facility or finding a separate co-packer. And really, ever since that conversation, I've been working very, very closely with them. They're a California-based company, and they're the world's largest avocado company, and they have a huge stake in Mexico, where they produce their own guacamoles. A lot of the guacamoles for some of the stores around. And this fit perfectly in their core competency in terms of production, logistics, transportation, and sales. So it was a huge win up front to kind of get the ball rolling.